Michelle Pfeiffer, everybody. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Welcome. And don't you look lovely?
Thank you so much.
And what's the film about, the Stardust? Is the...
Well, have you seen it?
Yes. No, I haven't. But I saw a little bit of it there,
Yeah.
and I really liked that bit.
It's, well, it's kind of, doesn't really fit any one genre. It's a hard one to describe. It's fantasy, adventure, romance,
Porn?
No. You would think by
Really?
that, yeah, by that clip.
Well, it was very...
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't got in yet.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty horrendous. Yeah, that's pretty horrific. That.
I don't know.
That's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
The look at the star, is that really you with the...
That's really me underneath all of that rubber. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. My entire head, face, neck was encased in rubber. And what you don't know when you go into it, and it sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, great. I don't have to worry about how I look. And then come to find out it's actually about 5 hours in the makeup chair.
See, I would hate that.
And it's glued. Every inch of it is, imagine having one giant Band-Aid encasing your head and face.
I imagine that quite a lot. I heard you got your star today, is that right? On the Hollywood Walk. Congratulations,
Actually, not today. It was a few days ago.
A few days ago. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let me check. Oh, yes.
You see, I'm wearing different clothes.
Yes, you're wearing...
It couldn't have been today.
It could have been today because you were elsewhere wearing different clothing.
Right.
And I have been changing my tie like crazy. I didn't know what day it is. So
Me either.
Was that a big ambition for you, getting the star on
You know, I don't really think about those things, and I had never...
come on.
No,
Really?
I don't. I probably should more, but it was really exciting and kind of surreal because I'd never been to one. And you know, when they show it on television, they just show a little bit of it, a little frame, but it's kind of wow.
Will you go and look at it now that it's there? Like when you dress up as somebody else and then like put a big kind of Band-Aid on your head and then go up? And
no, I'm done with the Band-Aids on my head.
Well, just a hat or something and walk by and see if people are peeing on it or something. That's what I do. Not pee on it, I mean just walk by and... Although if you ever get stung by a jellyfish, call me. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'll be sure to do that.
No, will you go do it? Will you?
No.
No.
No, but they give you a little plaque that's kind of a little miniature of it, so...
And you can keep it in your house?
I can just take it out every now and then and look at it.
Did you, is it true that you had to get rid of your pets when you moved house? You had to move house?
Well, we moved to a rural area, and because we wanted a lot of animals, and we have horses and dogs and cats and frogs and all
Frogs
kinds
make
of
a lovely
things.
pet.
Rats are better.
Rats,
Yeah,
really?
frogs are actually kind of boring.
Yeah.
And we had some miniature donkeys.
Hello.
I understand you.
I enjoy the donkeys immensely.
Well,
I didn't know that you could get miniature donkeys. How small are we talking?
You should get some.
Yeah, maybe I have some here. I don't know what size are they.
Cute. They're no bigger than. They're smaller than I would say a mat. They're like a giant dog. They're like this, and but the ears are the scale of a big donkey. So they're these tiny little things, perfectly proportioned, with gigantic ears, gigantic eyes, cutest things you've ever seen. But they're a little mean.
Right.
And they were actually biting the guests.
Really?
Yeah.
Biting little donkeys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did I get me one of them biting little donkeys? I love the idea of having a miniature donkey.
Well, so we actually had to relocate them, but we gave them to a friend of ours who has miniature donkeys already, and he actually lets them in his house. He puts little booties on them.
Is he mad?
Yeah.
He puts little booties on his miniature donkey?
But the donkeys are really happy.
So they're not mean then in the house? They won't... Maybe if you treated your miniature donkeys better, they wouldn't have... If you let them in the house every now and again, let them watch TV.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that... Are you a big animal lover? Do you keep a lot of pets and stuff around?
We are, and my kids are big animal lovers.
Oh, and of course your husband is David Kelly. He writes the Boston Legal. It's my favourite show on TV.
Is it? Mine too.
I love that show.
I do too.
It's fun. Denny Crane. I love that show.
You should go on the show.
I can't go on the show.
Why not?
I'm not very good. It's a good show. show.
It is a good
You
show.
don't want to waste it with me going on, oh, naughty donkeys and everything. It's a great show. You got William Shatner, you got James Spader there. You don't need me wasting it.
That could be a good bit.
What?
You own donkeys and you're being sued because they bit the guests.
That's a great idea. I will go on it. You've talked me into it. I'm a little donkey owner who's been sued by someone bitten by a little donkey. And I'm trying to get the rights to the song Little Donkey for Christmas.
Perfect.
Little donkey, little donkey. Do you know that song?
I don't.
Oh. It's a Christmas song. Little donkey, little donkey. It's about the little donkey taking the baby Jesus somewhere. I don't know where he takes him. And, you know, you'd have to be careful with a baby on a little donkey with a mean bite.
You would have to be, yeah.
You have kids. Was the donkeys nasty around the kids?
He bit my son. They bit my son a few times. It was the boy donkey. They get a little ornery, yeah. The girl was okay.
That's usually the way, really, isn't it? Is there any animal you'd like to have you just dare not? Maybe a tiger?
Ooh,
miniature tiger?
I'd like a baby tiger, but I wouldn't want it to grow up.
Well, maybe you could feed it some kind of steroid drug.
No, the steroids would have the opposite effect.
A super tiger. That'd be awesome. A giant tiger and a whole army of mad miniature donkeys behind it, marching to victory.
Imagine the lawsuits.
It would be awful. Yeah, no. Do you watch your husband's shows? Do you read them and then watch them?
I do. I love watching his shows.
How does he write all that stuff so much? You must hardly see him. He'd be like typing all the time.
He writes a lot.
Yeah,
but he can
does.
pull up and write anywhere. And, you know, he writes on a yellow legal pad.
Really?
He doesn't write on a computer. He can barely turn it on.
Are you into
Sad,
the computers?
but true.
Do you like the computers?
I do. I'm a little, you know, obsessed.
Do you go in the chat rooms? I don't know if they have chat rooms anymore. Do they have chat rooms anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
I think they're doing other things now. But
MySpace.
Yeah, I can't keep up. But I know he writes. He just pulls up anywhere and brings out his legal pad and starts writing.
And writes. Do the actors have to read the legal pad, or does someone type it out?
No, nobody
for
can. The other problem is you can't read his writing.
That's pretty
I don't
good.
really know how the show gets made.
That's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Truly cannot read his writing.
Maybe
There's one person in the world, the transcriber, who types up the scripts, who can read his writing.
What if that transcriber was to somehow...
Maybe she's really the writer.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but maybe.
You were thinking it.
Maybe. Maybe she's doing the writing and he's just like squiggling nonsense on legal pad. Like, I'm David Kelly! I keep little donkeys. Yeah. Maybe. Do you know what we should do? No, this is what we should do. I've got it all now. We'll put microphones on the donkeys and send them in. The girl donkey, so he doesn't suspect anything. We'll send the girl donkey.
So he doesn't get bit.
Yeah, that's right. We'll
Okay.
send the girl donkey in, and then maybe we'll find out by microphone technology.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It sounds like a good plan.
It's not really a great plan,
No,
is it? No, it's a terrible plan. But you know what? Congratulations on getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That really is something.
Thank
Well
you.
done. And
Thank
congratulations on ridding your life of these nasty little donkeys. and please give my best to your husband and his fabulous Boston legal thing. I really love that show. And I'm a huge fan of yours. It's lovely. Thank you for being on the show. Michelle Pfeiffer, everybody. We'll be right back.